Welcome to the Global Happiness Crusade audio series. These sessions are designed to help you calm your mind, reconnect with yourself, and discover the power of creative visualization. Find a quiet, comfortable space where you won't be disturbed. And when you're ready, let's begin. Track 1. What is creative visualization? Welcome. In this short session, I want to introduce you to creative visualization, what it is, how it works, and why it's such a powerful tool for reducing anxiety, gaining clarity, and shaping your life with intention. This isn't a meditation. You don't need to close your eyes. Just listen and let the ideas settle in your mind. Part 1. What creative visualization actually is. Creative visualization is the practice of using guided mental imagery to calm the nervous system, access deeper levels of intuition, and rehearse the changes you want to see in your life. It's not daydreaming, it's not wishful thinking, it's a deliberate way of using the mind, the same way that athletes, musicians, performers and leaders have done for decades to improve focus, emotional balance and performance. When you visualize something vividly and repeatedly, your brain begins to respond as if the experience is already happening. Your emotional patterns shift, your stress levels drop, your ability to think clearly increases, and your subconscious mind begins organizing itself around new possibilities. Part 2. The science in symbol language. Let's talk briefly about the neuroscience, because it's fascinating and reassuring. The brain doesn't distinguish very well between real experience and imagined experience. The same regions of the brain that activate when you do something also activate when you visualize doing it. That means creative visualization actually rehearses new patterns of thinking, feeling and behaving. You're strengthening neural pathways that support calm, clarity, confidence, resilience and creativity. And when you relax, when your brain shifts from fast beta waves into slower alpha waves, the mind becomes more open, more imaginative and more receptive. And this is why CV works so well. You're calming the body, opening the mind and rehearsing a new internal reality. Part 3. Why relaxation is the gateway. You might think that creative visualization, or CV, begins with imagination, but it actually begins with relaxation. When the body softens, the nervous system settles. When the nervous system settles, the mind stops racing. And when the mind stops racing, the door to your inner world opens. Relaxation is the bridge that takes you from everyday noise and stress into clarity and insight. And that's why in the next track we'll start with a short but powerful relaxation process that resets the system. Part 4. What creative visualization can do for you. People use CV for all kinds of reasons. To reduce anxiety, to calm the mind before sleep, to make difficult decisions, to feel more confident, to rehearse a conversation or situation, to process emotions, to see new solutions when logic alone isn't enough, to shift out of overwhelm, to reconnect with a sense of purpose, or simply to take a break from the constant noise of life. The benefits build over time. Every time you practice, the mind learns a little more about how to let go, how to open, and how to access the part of you that thinks more creatively and sees more clearly. Part 5. The House on the Right Hemisphere. Setting expectation. One of the most powerful parts of this process is a mental space I call the House on the Right Hemisphere, an inner world you'll learn to enter whenever you need clarity or an emotional reset. Inside this house are tools for reflection, problem solving, emotional release, and imagining your future with intention. Now this might sound abstract now, but when you're guided through it, it becomes incredibly natural and deeply effective. Part 6. What to do next. There are 3 tracks in this creative visualization series. Track 1 is this introduction that you're listening to now, a simple orientation to what CV is and how it works. Track 2 is relaxation and crossing the bridge, a short session that helps you calm your body, quieten your thoughts, and step into the imaginative right hemisphere of the brain. Track 3, the house on the right hemisphere, a deeper journey where you'll use guided imagery to release tension, find insight, and imagine your future in a powerful new way. You can use these tracks as often as you like. Some people use track 2 every evening before sleep. Others use track 3 when they're solving a problem or making a decision. And some return to the full journey weekly, like emotional maintenance. There's no right or wrong way to do this, only what feels right for you. Part 7. The closing. So take your time. Explore the tracks at your own pace, and most importantly, be gentle with yourself. Creative visualization isn't about forcing change. It's about creating space for calm, for clarity, and the possibility of something new. So when you're ready, you can move on to track 2.